it. Trump's a racist.
Rush hour at Grand Central Station, and its cavernous concourse is not just full of commuters, but anti-Trump protesters.
Stop the deportations! Smash racist terror!
The New York tycoon was due to speak at a Republican black-tie gala at a hotel on 42nd Street.
Racist Trump out!
But it was a chorus line of demonstrators that was there to greet him.
Donald Trump represents the antithesis of everything that New York stands for. He represents everything that New York is not, and he represents everything New Yorkers are against.
The police and protesters played a rather comic game of cat and mouse, which ended in a number of arrests.
It's worth remembering this is Donald Trump's neighborhood. He lives in a penthouse just round the corner. But these protests are a reminder of why he's been so reluctant to hold rallies in Manhattan.
Though he made it through the protests unmolested and unruffled, the billionaire's path to the Republican nomination has become a lot more difficult since he lost to Ted Cruz in Wisconsin 2 weeks ago.
Mr. Trump, what do you think about the welcome?
He needs a huge win in New York. After losing 7 out of the last 8 contests, Hillary Clinton could also do with a victory. And she went after her rival, Bernie Sanders, for calling her unqualified to be president.
I've been called a lot of things in my life. That was a first. And then he did say that he had to question my judgment. Well, the people of New York voted for me twice to be their senator from New York.
But the Brooklyn-born senator responded with an attack that continues to wound her, criticizing her support for the Iraq war.
And let's talk about judgment. And let us talk about the worst foreign policy blunder in the modern history of this country.
It was a boisterous and bitter debate.
No, wait a minute.
That's just not accurate.
Classic New York politics.
I love being in Brooklyn. This is great.
Black Lives Matter is a communist organization!
This was a night of angry exchanges in this mad-as-hell election. And at times, it was the NYPD who had the final say. Nick Bryant, BBC News, New York.